We're live.
Welcome back to the extended episode of the Recap Week 1 NFL Football. I am your host, Open Mind, along with your other host, DZ.
What's going on, everybody?
And we back again to continue Week 1's episode of the Recaps Fantasy Sports. That we covered Thursday night football with the Chiefs and the Lions. As of this recording, we don't know the outcome of that game yet. So by the time y'all see this episode, we'll probably have the outcome of that game already done. But right now, we really don't know yet. So, but this is not episode 2. This is just continuing Week 1 of football because we only had Thursday night football to cover. So right now we're about to get into Sunday's lineups for Week 1 and the quarterbacks that I'm feeling today. First of all, I'm feeling the Ravens quarterback today. Who you feeling today, DZ? Who you feeling for to start the season off? Who your quarterback is?
I like Derek Carr.
You
New team.
Wait a minute, hold
I know
on.
that's crazy, but I
You
like
about to
Derek
start the
Carr.
season off with the Saints?
Yes,
Oh
I
my
am.
God. Okay, all right. So,
Uh,
all right. Listen, the Saints. Okay, all right.
yeah.
You know what? It's not a bad pick. It's just the Saints. It's like, all right. So before we get into it, y'all, before we give him his Saints quarterback, bring up your if y'all can follow along with me. We are on the all-day squad, all-day lineup. It should say 13 games in the NFL slot. You should be looking at the quarterback on your screen. You should be looking at Lamar Jackson at the top going against the Texans. The reason I'm feeling Lamar Jackson and these Ravens is because of Odell Beckham. Everybody's sleeping on the Ravens, fam. I've been watching sports here and there. I'm trying to catch up with, everybody's major sports channels, trying to keep up with what's going on. And, the typical, the usual suspects is being talked about. But it's like, oh, so y'all gonna write them Ravens off? I ain't writing no Ravens off. Starting to show off today. Give me Lamar Jackson at quarterback and give me Odell Beckham as the receiver to start my season off. I'm starting week 1 off with Lamar Jackson and Odell Beckham. Just give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second to catch up.
Man,
So
let's
you should
just
have
you better hope Lamar Jackson don't be a ball hog. That's all I gotta say.
Lamar Jackson is not going to be a ball hog. Listen, before I pass the mic to you, sir, so that you can fill up this spot. Lamar Jackson, it's disingenuous to call him that. I'm gonna stand in solidarity with Lamar Jackson for the last 3 seasons because Lamar Jackson has not had anybody to throw the ball to. So as a result of he gotta run the ball. He's not hogging the ball. He's like, well, what I ain't y'all not open. Then I gotta do it then. But now he got Zay Flowers and Odell Beckham. Zay Flowers the rookie, Odell Beckham Jr. as the old man slot receiver. And you know what I said about them slot receivers, boy? We gonna start the season off right, fam. Passing the mic.
Okay, I give you that one, but yeah, let's see here. Been looking at this quite a bit. One guy I do like is a running back, 5,400 from Miami, must start. But here's the reason why, though. Let me see here. Let me get this right. Wilson, who he usually shares the backfield with, is injured, and therefore he's going to become a workhorse. Pick him. That means he's going to get more carries.
So we should be looking at Raheem Mostert right now for the Miami Dolphins on your screen right now. The Dolphins took the Dolphins look primed to lean on Mostert as the clear number 1 backfield option in week 1 versus the Chargers. With Jeff Wilson abdomen now on IR and Devon Achane shoulder still not taking contact at this time at practice. So I believe you. I think it's a good pick, but here's the thing. The Chargers front 7. Did they make any moves on defense right there? Or is it everybody still there that was there last year?
That's a good question. I haven't heard anything about them changing their defensive line.
Is there any way quickly, just briefly, you can look and see? I don't know. You probably got to just bring it up. Who is right now the Chargers start front and seven? Just right now, the defensive line, Chargers.
Gotcha. I can look that up real quick. Shoot.
The reason I'm asking this is because Raheem is a good running back, right?
Yeah.
But the Chargers front seven on defense last year was great. They were
Are you
stingy.
sure?
They were stingy with the run. They wasn't good in secondary. They were stingy with the run, but that was last year. I'm only asking. I don't know. I'm not. This is week one of football, so we don't know. And I'm just cautioning that. I'm cautioning that pick. Not saying no, not saying yeah. Just saying check the.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but last year they ranked 27th
and run
in
defense.
Run defense, and they allowed 144 yards.
Never mind.
Unless,
so
unless
we'll roll with Raheem for right now because it's the start of the season. Who knows? Everybody gonna do what?
That's true.
So moving on, because I don't want to spend too much time on it. I just wanted to make sure because I wasn't sure myself because I don't know if they made any moves or they got the same people on defense last year. But if they was in that place, it doesn't matter. All right, the next running back spot, I'm gonna go ahead and fill that. Now I tell you what, I'm finna jump in this circus with you, this Saint circus with you, right? But see, I'm doing this because when we make the other squad, the other lineup that you're gonna pick your quarterback on, you're not gonna be able to pick this running back because we already picked him. I want the same running back. I want Jamal Williams. Yes. For 1 second, just take a second. Jamal Williams, the Saints running back, the Detroit Lions traded him to the Saints. Jamal Williams is a touchdown machine. How much it costs? 55. I think it's 5,500, right? Yep. 5,100. 5,100. Jamal Williams is going to be a touchdown machine for the Saints. I'm going to jump in this circus with you. I'm going to get on a flying trapeze. I'm riding the elephant with you in the Universal Circus. Understand me? So since, you ain't, if we just going to start the season off crazy, talk about the Saints. All right, well, give me the Saints running back. Your turn.
Oh, wow. All right. I know it's a new quarterback. I think, let me make sure that I'm looking at this right. Yeah, I don't know if Mike Evans is going to play right, but he's also I don't think he hasn't played much in the preseason either. That's if I'm correct.
Oh, Mike Evans gonna start the season.
Yeah, he's gonna start the season, but I don't think he's played much. But I do like Chris Godwin. I think with Baker Mayfield going up against that Minnesota secondary, which I don't think they have improved much since last year.
That might prove to be a sneaky pick. I can't really I'm not giving I'm neutral. I don't have any good or bad to say about it because the Minnesota secondary some key players didn't come back. So that might be a sneaky pick. But the thing is Baker Mayfield gonna favor Godwin or is he gonna favor Evans? Who knows?
We're gonna find out.
But that pick right there, we're gonna keep an eye on that Chris Godwin as our wide receiver pick. Now we got 2 spots left to fill. Let me make sure right. Oh, we got 1 wide receiver spot left. Right now, just to make sure we're on the same page, we should have Lamar Jackson, Raheem Mostert, Jamal Williams, Odell Beckham Jr., and Chris Godwin with 1 more wide receiver spot to fill. The next wide receiver I'm filling, I'm going to go ahead and stack it. Give me Zay Flowers. I'm sorry. Give me Zay Flowers, the rookie for drafted, because I watched the draft. I watched the rookie Zay Flowers. He should be on your screen shortly. Yep. Zay Flowers played 1 drive, caught both of his targets, 37 yards, touchdown Monday in preseason game. Watched it. I ain't worried about that. Zay Flowers is the number 2 receiver on the Ravens. right? He can
Mm-hmm.
run faster than Odell. Listen, I want to see this boy play. I was watching the NFL draft when they chose him. And I was like, what, they got Zay Flowers? Oh boy. So any $4,000, 4,000, he's starting. I'm telling you, trust me, y'all. Zay Flowers start. You got Lamar Jackson has weapons. The Ravens finna come through Houston. I live in Houston, by the way. It's where I live. I live in Houston.
You hate
I'm
on
not necessarily
Texans.
a Houston Texans fan. I'm not a hater, but I'm telling you, Lamar Jackson finna come here to Houston and beat the mess out these Texans. Passing the mic.
Man, them poor Texans. Even their own natives. Even their own natives are like, fuck them. Oh man. Let's see here. I'm looking at the flex spot.
You in the flex? All right.
Yeah, I don't know if I can mess with tight end right now.
So you gonna leave me to put the tight end. You gonna make me pick the tight end.
Hey, you should pick a good tight end. So I mean, hey, I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
pick that one.
All right, I got it. I'll take the fall. So right now we in the flex. We're in the flex spot. We're gonna go ahead and fill this flex spot, y'all, because DZ has reserved a tight end spot for me. That is a very difficult spot to pick, which I get it. We're gonna go ahead and just fill our flex spot right now. We're looking at $16,600 left to play with to pick and fill these empty spots.
Yeah, I'm going with Mike Thomas.
Mike Thomas?
Since you want to hate on them Saints.
You going Mike Thomas?
Yeah.
All right. All right. How much is Mike Thomas? I can't see him right
5,100.
now. How much?
5,100. 5,100.
All right. Mike Thomas. All right. So we have Mike Thomas in our flex. All right. So let me dive into this tight end spot here. Now, I do got Lamar Jackson. I don't necessarily trust Mark Andrews. However, let's bring up Mark Andrews and just check him out for a second. Andrews has missed practice for about a week now, but seems to be on track for the Ravens' September 10th season opener versus Houston. Ravens haven't said much about Andrews' injury apart from head coach John Harbaugh. Nothing last week. That's just nothing serious. He noted last week that it's nothing serious and just something we're kind of working through. In event of a setback, Isaiah Likely will fill in for Andrews as Baltimore's top receiving tight end. Now, the thing about Andrews is that he's not a bad player. I just don't know how many targets he's gonna get with Odell Beckham and Zay Flowers there now. And for him to cost $6,200, nah, fam. Like right now, yeah, he gonna get the ball thrown to him, but I think that's too much for a tight end. $6,200 is too much for a tight end. You're not Travis Kelce, sir. You're Mark Andrews. Okay, so and that's too much for Travis Kelce, right?
Yeah.
But at least Travis Kelce can justify his price being high as it is, as ridiculous as it is. However, Dalton Schultz, I think, is going to be a good, safe pick on the Houston Texans because if nothing else, Dalton Schultz is coming from the Dallas Cowboys. He was a great tight end. I don't know why the Cowboys traded him, but it is what it is. I definitely recommend Dalton Schultz on anybody's lineup that's starting the season. Dalton Schultz is I don't know the chemistry with him and CJ Stroud at the moment, or him and Davis Mills at the moment. However, I do know that Dalton Schultz is a solid tight end, and at 4,600, that's definitely a good price for him. Right now, we got the defense spot to fill. It's on you. We'll have some money left on the table, so we're probably going to go back here and rearrange the squad because I don't like leaving money on the table.
Yeah, 6,900. That's quite a bit.
But you can pick whoever you want because you got $6,900. You can pick whatever defense you want.
Who's Houston quarterback?
Right now, they're juggling between C.J. Stroud and Davis Mills. I heard that Davis Mills is going to start the season. Then I heard C.J. Stroud might start the season. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm leaning towards Davis Mills starting the season to face the Ravens because C.J. Stroud has been kind of shaky in the preseason. But I don't know if Davis Mills is going to stay in the game the whole game. So that's kind of the quarterback situation in Houston right now is kind of a coin flip. I'm avoiding it myself, Because even if Davis Mills start, he's not going to do well against the Ravens.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the
He's not
Ravens
going
on
to
that
do
one.
well against the Ravens
I'm
at
picking the
all.
Ravens.
All right, so the Ravens on defense.
Yeah, simply because he threw just
We
about
got
as
a Ravens stack. We stacked the Ravens stack. See what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's true.
Listen, I mean, I'm not mad about it. We got $6,900 to play with. So now,
We got 2,900 now.
well, we had it. You're right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back. I mean, I'm gonna ask you, do you mind if I get rid of Mostert and go try to upscale that and get a better running back? Because let's say if I take Mostert off, that gives us $8,300
Well, who
to
would you
get
go get?
Nick Chubb, B. John Robinson, uh, Derek Hendog, Big Hendog gonna run through the Saints. What the Saints? The Saints can't stop Hendog. You got Josh Jacobs, Stevenson, Joe Mixon. Oh, Zeke Elliott on the New England Patriots. You know what? He's cheap, so never mind Zeke Elliott for right now. Never mind Zeke Elliott for right now, but Zeke Elliott is definitely, by the way, Zeke Elliott was signed to the Patriots. He is also going to be a touchdown machine. So I definitely recommend Zeke Elliott right now. Just side note for y'all right now. Zeke Elliott is a good running back for the New England Patriots. If they sign him, he's going to be getting them touchdowns in them red zones. I definitely recommend picking him if you making lineups. Now let me see what I can do with this $8,000 now. I'm thinking I'm gonna give Bijan Robinson a chance in Atlanta. Because who else Atlanta got really? They don't have any other weapons to start the season with.
They
Bijan
got Cal.
Robinson.
Yeah,
They got
you're
you're
right.
right. They got Calvin Ridley. They showed
No,
do.
no,
They
no,
got
no, 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 they don't. He went to Jacksonville.
not Calvin Ridley. No, the receiver on the Falcons. What is his name right now?
Are you talking Patterson?
The receiver. I mean, look who is the start? London. That's his name. London.
Gotcha.
Drake
Okay.
London is the star receiver for the Atlanta Falcons. So I'm thinking Bijan Robinson finna get a lot of catches as well as runs. And if we got $8,000, I think Bijan Robinson is a way better pick than Mostert.
Okay.
So just so we on the same page, had to do some rearranging because we have money left on the table, way too much money left on the table, and I do not like making lineups with money left on the table. So Lamar Jackson, Bijan Robinson, Jamal Williams, Odell Beckham Jr., Zay Flowers, Chris Godwin, Dalton Schultz, Mike Thomas in the flex, and the Ravens on defense. Do we love this squad or do we hate it?
I like it.
Like it. We're going to enter that squad, clear that slate off, start with a new slate. Your turn, sir, to start us off with the quarterback because
Well,
you said
I said at the beginning of the show, my heart has not changed. We're going Derek Carr.
we go. You gonna stick with them? Say, all right.
Yeah, and we go throwing in Mike Thomas.
So we gonna Mike Thomas again, double time. I hope Mike Thomas don't lay no goose egg because then that'd be two goose eggs on week 5. Because if he lay one on this one, he gonna lay one on the other one. You understand me?
Yeah.
So Mike Thomas. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm going out of order right now. Going back to tight end because you don't like that position.
Oh.
Already got Dalton Schultz. The tight end spot. I'm definitely feeling. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second to brainstorm.
4,200. I saw that when I was looking.
I'm definitely feeling Pat Fryermuth in Pittsburgh because I think he's their safety net. I think Njoku is a good tight end in Cleveland Browns as well. But I think I'm leaning towards Pat Fryermuth for the Pittsburgh Steelers because last year he had a quietly good year. If at $4,000, since we don't really know who's going to do what, I'm safe with Pat Fryermuth being up. He's a very productive tight end for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And
Gotcha.
with going against San Francisco, they really ain't got much to work with. So I think they're gonna be leaning a lot on Pat Fryermuth for the Steelers.
Gotcha. Oh, all right. Well, let's see here. What can we do? Going to running back. Joe Mixon against Cleveland. I don't even know if Cleveland improved their line, but apparently last year they were
No, they have.
25th.
No, they
Really?
have.
I mean, they allowed
There's no
100.
improvements.
They allowed 135 yards, and I don't know what it. Well, I understand they call it pretty much the Battle of Ohio, Cincinnati and Cleveland. So they hate each other. I hope, and therefore I'm picking Joe Mixon.
All right, Joe Mixon, running back. I'm gonna give you a gift, fam. I'm gonna let you pick both running backs. I'm about to fill the other wide receiver spot.
Uh
Right?
oh.
I'm gonna let you have both running backs. I'm
Okay.
being generous. It's the start of the season, right? I'm gonna be nice this time.
Okay. All right. Okay.
The
All right.
other wide receiver we're gonna roll with. Now this one is up in the air for me because you know it's the start of the season. Anybody can go off. Anybody can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But just to keep it brief, so I don't waste too much time, I'm rocking with Justin Jefferson.
Ooh.
Yep, I'm spending
Yeah.
money. I'm
Yeah.
spending big money to start the season. That's 8,800, right? That's a premier receiver.
That is true. That's Kirk Cousins' favorite target.
Yes. I'm really feeling Justin Jefferson about to make a statement in week 1 of football against them Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That defense ain't finna stop nothing, man, in Tampa Bay, bro.
That's true. That's true. Let me see. Let me see. He's gonna give me the other running back spot. Man, this is a rare treat because usually fighting over it. Hmm. Well, Aaron Rodgers is no longer in Green Bay. Do you mind if I pick Aaron Jones?
Do I mind? Yes, I actually do. Yes, I do. I do have to let you pick the other running. Yes, I'm being honest, damn it. I'm being honest. Yes, I do mind. I disagree. I disagree.
All right,
Look,
fine. I won't pick him as much as you hate Green
listen. Let
Bay.
me say this. Let me quit being a mean kid in the classroom. Listen, let me put something on your mind. Zeke Elliott has signed to the New England Patriots. Zeke Elliott scored 18 touchdowns last year with the Dallas Cowboys. Zeke Elliott cost 50 something, 5,500. What is he?
52.
55. Zeke Elliott cost $5,200. 52. That's poor man's money. He finna score at least 2 touchdowns in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know what?
But here's
Wait.
the thing. Even though it's the Patriots, is he
They
going to
playing
be
them
able to?
Eagles.
Yeah, he's playing them Eagles.
You know, I feel real. I'm doing all this talking, and I just realized he's playing the Eagles. Never mind everything I just said.
Yeah, you
But
ain't.
I still think he'll get 8 touchdowns. But nah, not against the. He not finna because he couldn't do it when he was on the Cowboys. He not finna do it when he was on the Patriots against the Eagles. Against the
No.
Eagles,
Mm-mm.
nah, scratch that. But there's still better running backs. There's just better running backs.
I
So
just I said because last season you was banning Aaron Jones. You was like, forget Aaron Rodgers, forget Aaron Jones, forget him. Don't pick him at all.
right.
I don't know. I just threw it out there. I mean, he's in a good spot, but hey, I'm gonna go back to Mozart, Raheem, since we didn't get him on the last line.
All right, that's what I get for being nice. That's what I get for being nice. That's what happens when you're nice to people. They take advantage of you.
Hey, I'm good. I take it.
All right, so I'm gonna take the L. So of course people make multiple lineups. Before I move on, we're gonna roll with Mostert for the show squad. However, just on a serious note, I want y'all to take a look at Christian McCaffrey just for 1 second. Christian McCaffrey is going to have a great day in Pittsburgh. That's all I want to say. What does that mean? You figure it out for yourself. If you're making lineups, Christian McCaffrey is going to have a great day in Pittsburgh. Also, you see, I said Christian McCaffrey. Also, there's one other running back that I was checking out. Excuse me. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Christian McCaffrey and
Okay.
yeah, Austin Eckler. There it is. Christian McCaffrey and Austin Eckler are both running backs to look at to start week one. I definitely recommend these two players on your squads when you're making your multiple squads. What you have in front of your screen is the show squad that we give y'all every week, but this is not the only end all be all. This is just to give y'all something to go by. But please make separate squads. Give Chris McCaffrey a go on your squads. Put him somewhere, and give Austin Eckler also a go. Just give them a shot. See what they do in week one. I'm really feeling Christian McCaffrey and Austin Eckler are going to have good starts to the week one season. And I think their prices are going to pay themselves off. Take that with you if you must. Now, but we still going to go with Mostert for the show squad because that is DZ's pick, whether I like it or not.
Yeah.
That is his pick.
Hey,
So,
you gave me a rare gift. You say do the running backs.
hey, I got to take that one. However, I think people are going to be sleeping on DJ Moore and Amari Cooper in Cleveland because now Deshaun Watson is coming back to start the season. And Deshaun Watson has been slept on as well. So, with that said, I'm talking myself into it. Amari Cooper is going to be our last receiver on our squad because I think Amari Cooper and Deshaun Watson got something to say to us. And they finna say it come week one football, right? Deshaun
Mm-hmm.
Watson and Amari Cooper I don't know what they finna say, but they finna say something to us. And I just want to be right there to hear what they got to say. So that's going to be the wide receiver crew for the day. I don't know if you want flex or defense, but it's on you.
I'm taking flex.
All right.
And guess who's the number one receiver again?
Sky Moore,
Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen.
Yeah, I know you
That's
ain't
right,
heard
because
that name.
he don't play for Minnesota anymore.
You
He
ain't
plays
heard that
for
name in a while. Who's a Carolina's quarterback?
Bryce Young.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be throwing it to Adam Thielen. What you think?
Adam Thielen's gonna be in the slot. He's the old man receiver.
Yeah, let's go flex Adam Thielen.
How much is Adam Thielen? So I can catch
40,
up because I'm behind. I'm
40,
behind right now.
4,600.
4,600 for Adam Thielen, a slot receiver, for Bryce Young to throw the ball to as a safety net because he's a rookie quarterback. That is a great, brilliant pick, sir, that I'm gonna hate on. I'm hating because it's brilliant.
He's
And I
not on the
didn't know.
Vikings no more. You don't have to worry about Justin Jefferson.
Well, I'm seeing it from a different angle because you know what I said last episode about slot receivers. As
Yes.
receivers get older, they get put in the slot. Bryce Young is coming into this league, starting rookie quarterback. I also watched that draft and I watched the Panthers elect him. It will make coaching sense for Bryce Young to throw short passes to Adam Thielen, a veteran receiver, when he finds himself in danger or confused as to what the play is because he's young and he's nervous on his first day on field.
Yeah.
So I think Adam Thielen's going to get a lot of targets just on a simple fact that he's a veteran, and that will make Bryce Young feel comfortable with throwing the ball in emergency situations. Maybe not favoring him yet, like later on in the season, but first game in the season, if I was a coach, I would tell Bryce Young to throw the ball to Adam Thielen a lot when he feel like himself is in the bind. I would say that to my quarterback. You know, and if you see somebody open, throw it to him. Yeah, but just protect the ball, right? Protect the ball. So that's why I say it's a good pick in that sense. it makes football sense for Adam Thielen to be a safety net for Bryce Young. Love the pick, great pick. And since we have $4,100 left to fill a defensive spot, we already picked the Ravens. So I'm thinking the Eagles and the Patriots are going to have a very stingy game. Scratch what I said about Zeke Elliott scoring touchdowns. They playing the Eagles. Zeke gonna struggle. Zeke finna struggle. I think the Eagles on defense gonna really shut Belichick down. I think it's gonna be a lot of field goals kicked from New England and touchdowns and rushing touchdowns scored on the Eagles. Right. So with that said, just so we on the same page, our final show squad is Derek Carr, Joe Mixon, Raheem Mostert, Mike Thomas, Justin Jefferson, Amari Cooper, Pat Fryermuth, tight end for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Adam Thielen in the flex, and the Eagles on defense. Do we like this squad?
I do.
I don't like Raheem Mostert, but
I don't care. Hey, you took him off the last squad, so hey, let's give it a shot. Also, one more thing for everybody that's gonna be out here. Don't sleep on Keenan Allen either. Okay. Justin Hoover, that is one of his favorite receivers. He's in a very good spot as well. Just throw that out there. And he is old man. Is he old man? How old is he? 7,300.
Gotcha. So any other like side picks that you wanna highlight that you think of right now?
No, none right now.
All right, so we are gonna enter this squad. Getting into the end of the show, I'm gonna do the recap B plus analysis, and I am favoring the Ravens and Texans game. So this is how I see this game going. The Ravens are going to win. That's for certain. The Ravens are going to win. I don't know what the score is going to be, but the Ravens are going to win. And I'm anxious and curious to see how Odell Beckham and Lamar Jackson perform. I expect Lamar Jackson to be Lamar Jackson, to run the ball in danger when he don't have anybody open. But I also see Odell Beckham and Zay Flowers having a great day against Houston. I don't think Houston Texans defense are in sync yet. Everybody is new, including the coach. So this isn't to downplay the Texans. This is just to say that everybody on the Houston defensive personnel are not in sync yet. They're not going to stop the Ravens. They may score a touchdown. They may kick a field goal in 4 quarters of football, but the Houston Texans are going to get slaughtered. That is the B plus analysis for today. For this episode's recap, y'all. I hope y'all get this money. Week 1 of football is in the books, y'all. Oh, also, one more thing. Before we go, I want to take a peek at Monday Night Football just before we go. There's a couple of quarterbacks I want to recommend to you guys for Monday Night Football because we're not going to be doing the show. So before we end completely, let's take a look at Monday Night Football specifically. Or no, Sunday night and Monday Night Football, right?
Yep.
Just this isn't the lineup. This is just I'm gonna pick one and you pick one between the Dallas Cowboys and Giants game and the Buffalo Bills and the Jets game. Which quarterback you feeling? Because those 2 games are gonna be the lineup when you guys, once Sunday is over, you're gonna check back on Draftkings and you're gonna see Monday Night Football. You're gonna see Sunday Night Football going into Monday night, and it'll give you 2 slates. So, which quarterback do you recommend on them 2 slates?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen for you. I want
Aaron Rodgers.
I want Aaron Rodgers.
Really?
I want Aaron Rodgers, but I don't want Aaron Rodgers. You know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers, which we're going to get into another subject. I'm not going to speak about it right now. I'm going to shut up. But I'm going to recommend y'all get Aaron Rodgers for that Monday night game. If you don't like Aaron Rodgers, Take the safe pick and get Dak Prescott against them Giants because Dak Prescott is about to destroy those Giants. And also, from a quarterback perspective, we got those two out the way. Just Sunday night football and Monday night football only right now. Just want to give y'all some last recommendations before we end the show. I recommend on running back, I recommend Tony Pollard. Definitely put Tony Pollard on your squad for running back for the Cowboys game against the Giants game. If you're making a night lineup where it's just the Cowboys and the Giants and Bills and the Jets, that should be your two slates. Definitely put Tony Pollard somewhere on your squad. Tony Pollard is going to eat against those Giants. That's my running back. And for the tight end spot, I am recommending no one. I'm going to pass the mic to you.
Why? Why me? Ah, jeez.
Because in that slate, just those two games. Who you feeling? Got to give people something. They want your perspective. They tired of me talking. They want to hear from you, sir.
I'm gonna go with one person. Gilbert Wilson from the New York Jets.
That's your wide receiver?
Yeah.
All right. So far we have quarterbacks for the night games. Sunday night going into Monday night. Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen, recommended quarterbacks. I recommend Tony Pollard as your running back. He recommends Garrett Wilson as your wide receiver. Make your squads happy drafting, but please put these players somewhere on your